Cautionary Tales of the Crosswalk. Hello and welcome to Throwing Your Parents Under the Bus podcast. I'm Jane Johnson, and joining me today is veteran crash investigator and driver safety expert Mike Pehl. How are things for you, Mr. Mike?
Everything is great. Glad to be here. Welcome.
All right. Glad to hear us. Glad to see you. And of course, we've also got our TikTok producer, Natasha, who happily digs through our students' observations to uncover the trending topics that inspire these podcasts. Natasha, I'm going to hand it over to you to kick off today's episode.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. We know crosswalks are designed to provide safer crossing points for pedestrians. However, as our student Reagan from Sauk Center tells us, pedestrian fatalities still occur frequently. One story that happened to my mom when she was in the car is one of her friends hit a pedestrian. The pedestrian didn't get too hurt. She just got tapped by the bumper and fell. My mom was really at fault, but the sun was shining in her eyes and her friend in the car couldn't see the girl as they were coming around a corner, and the girl did not look both ways. My mom learned that she should have been watching, and also her friend, even if it was not their fault in this situation.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oops,
did I hit you?
Exactly. And by the way, if someone taps you and they're
are you okay? Are you
people,
okay under
people
there?
that like to do that.
Hello? Are you okay?
That's right.
Are you hurt?
Right.
Are you
I'm a
hurt?
little flattened.
Yeah, geez.
No, but I spilled my coffee.
Yeah, Reagan, good
The
job.
sun was in my eyes. I hope you're okay.
So, we deal with sun, we deal with kids in crosswalks, we deal with a lot of stuff. And Reagan from Sauk Center, just so you know, in Sauk Center 2 years ago, we had a boy riding his bike across a crosswalk, and a car stopped, and the car was rear-ended by another car who ran over the boy. And the boy ended up multiple weeks in the hospital. And liability reason for all you viewers, and tell your friends this, the boy was at fault. So you can't sue the driver that rear-ended the driver because of the fact that the law says bikers are not to ride through a crosswalk or across the crosswalk.
You're supposed to walk their bike.
You got to get off and walk your bike. Then you're legally in a crosswalk. Okay? Do bikers walk right across? Yes. But here we have an accident and a boy almost dies, and we got hospital bills, and you're hoping a car insurance would pay for those hospital bills. Thank God he didn't die, but it didn't work out for him. And it comes down to legality stuff, viewers. I mean, so great thing. Mom only tapped this pedestrian. I want you to know, Reagan, if your mom taps a pedestrian in today's world, it ain't going to be a tap, because that person's probably going to do a face dive and try and scrape their face up because they know they can sue you for hundreds of thousands of dollars and get it. You know what I mean?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have too many people that would love to see a tap, not a run over. But let's just get back to it. Once again, sun's bright. Once again, we teach smarter, safer drivers and riders. Safe rider. We have two people in that car, her mom and her friend. Okay, what was the passenger looking at? You know what? This is where yes, what are you doing? Yeah. Everybody, if you're riding in that car, guess what? Your life is still in danger. Your life is still in danger. Get paranoid when you're in that car, because I'll tell you what, get paranoid anytime you cross in front of another car. When I'm going to cross the street, I look at 2 or 3 cars that are stopping, because I know somebody can rear end the person that's way back there and boom, boom, boom. And at the last second, the car that stopped for me panics, gets hits the gas pedal, boom, I really get run over then, Right. So, you know what? It's just all about being vigilant and looking at crosswalks, looking both ways, and I go through Sock Center a lot. Okay, matter of fact, Reagan, guess what? I live there too. Uh, I see so many times people trusting these crosswalks where they just step out and they just start walking like you're gonna stop and I want to just drive up to them and say, listen, if I had a student in the car, you would have been really in trouble. Because they would have saw you. You take a beginning driver, they're focused on this, and
Mhm.
they're focused on all the instruction they're getting, and you stepped out in front of them. Naughty, shame, shame, shame. But anyway, a great, great story from mom. And people, we just got to start looking at pedestrians. Today is, our towns where there's stoplights and sidewalks and spring is here and people are out walking babies and dogs and families are out and we need to find them. We need to find them. We don't need to destroy them. We need to find them and make sure they get across that road. And all we do is we just pay more attention.
Right, right. Well, even if I always say that when I wait with my bicycle to go across, I make sure like I go like this to the to the car because even if I am in the right, I'm the one that's going to be dead or injured, not that
Mhm.
car driver. So I am like, whatever.
Here
Right.
lies Mike. Here lies Mike. He had the right of way in the
That's right.
crosswalk.
Yes,
Mhm.
And
yes,
another
yes.
thing, folks out there, you know what? You can tell if a car's slowing down and stopping by looking at them front tires. Front tires don't lie. What's the speed of that car coming in? So take a good look at that. Don't be afraid to wave at them. Thank you. Because
Yes.
what you did was you just made a motion, a movement. Your eyes are attracted to movement. So, hopefully that's what I like to do is, you know, create something.
Right,
Be
right.
be the tax guy with the arrow. Woo!
Yes, the dancing Liberty Bell, or no,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Liberty,
yeah,
uh,
whatever. Yes, for
Statue
sure.
of Liberty. Yes,
Yes.
yes. Now, I know you're taking a sip of water, but do you have
Mhm.
anybody you want to push under the bus?
Well, my son, when he was biking home from school, he got hit by a car. He was biking through a crosswalk and the driver was an inexperienced driver and he ended up totaling his bike.
Mhm.
And-
Interesting.
But fortunately, not him, because didn't he go over the hood and
He did. He went
the
over the
whole
hood of
nine?
the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Wow.
I guess he
Yeah.
wasn't under the car, but he was on
Yeah.
top.
No, he was over the car.
He was over the car,
Yeah.
which means that probably hit well. So it just
Yes.
sucks. Yeah.
I
And it was
remember.
on Friday the 13th. So he said every Friday the 13th is an unlucky day for him and he's
Yes.
scared to take that.
Yeah, no, 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 that's not true. But I remember seeing them scabs on him because he got scraped up
Yeah.
pretty good, didn't he?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yeah. Last time we brought his bike in, the guy asked how many times have you crashed
And
because your bike's all kinds of beat up.
yeah. And I think he
Well,
said something like, I haven't crashed. And he goes, yes, you have many times. And he goes, well,
Yeah.
it's okay.
okay, so
Mm-hmm.
even for you bikers slash e-bikers out there,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
you guys have a safety obligation also.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, it's you guys all wait. The law is going to happen. They have to crack down on these e-bikes
Oh
because
yeah.
people
They're,
are ruining them for everything, for everybody. The e-bikes, the
Mm-hmm.
e-scooters, the
they go too
e-skateboards, the
fast. They do
hoverboards.
not need to go so
Yeah,
fast.
you want to go 20 miles an hour on a sidewalk? Come on, people. Come
It's
on.
crazy.
You're gonna you are because I happen to have an e-bike and I kind of like it.
Hmm.
But you know
But
what?
you go 15, or at the
Yeah,
most. You can go
you
10
need
and
to
15,
slow
13.
yeah, you need to slow down and obey some rules and you're creating a lot of problems out there that you're going to pay the price for it also. Might not
Mm-hmm.
be injury, but when they can it where there's e-bikes are outlawed in the city limits, it'll be your faults. Your
Yep.
faults. And
Yeah.
then a guy like me is going to pay the price for that too.
Yeah. And that's not good at all. Not
Not.
good at
No.
So
all. Oops. All right. Oops. Hang on. I'm
glitch,
I almost canceled the
glitch.
meeting. So I
See?
didn't though. I
See, we
didn't
even got
though.
to pay attention to when we're on our podcast.
Yes, I know it. I know it. Well, now I have to just look for something, but it's okay. I can always cut this small part out, or we can just see if people want to
Comment.
comment as
Yeah.
they go.
Creates comments.
That's what I get when I don't have my glasses on.
I thought
Here.
we discussed this.
Here,
I thought we
you-
were all going to
yeah,
wear our
you-
We
glasses.
were, and then I took them off, and then I went, should I put them on now, or should I not? I don't know. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, use mine.
Okay, so with all that garbly garble right now, I'm going to say we're going to wrap up today's episode. And if you learned something, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends or your family, and especially anyone who might forget to take that second look at a crosswalk. You can catch every episode on YouTube at Drive Safe, Ride Safe 1, which is the number, not the word. Hit subscribe, it's free, and you'll be the first to know when a new episode drops. Got a question or a story or a topic you'd like to cover? Email us at drivesaferidesafe@gmail.com. Some of these things are right down below that you can write down to see how to get to us. And we really do read every message, and yours might inspire us with a new episode. I'm Jane Johnson, and this has been Throwing Your Parents Under the Bus podcast. And remember, check the crosswalk before hitting the gas. And always, always
Drive safe.
Ride safe.
.com.
Bye, everyone.